Part of our summer culture is that we believe that we hear from God.
There's a step in which I learn that God talks to me. There's a whole nother step that says that God talks to you, and that I have the ability to accept that. And then, of course, John has the ability to speak it and share it. Okay, welcome back to that. What did you think about heaven before? What did you think about the afterlife before? And were you thinking vagueness? Were you thinking something that's not really tangible and who really knows? And I guess it's better than the alternative. Were you one of those people? Because I certainly was. Or did you have some of this taught to you? Even worse, maybe you're someone who's just no one ever said anything, and you heard some of the negative thoughts, like the idea that you might go into heaven and there would be no loved ones. You wouldn't recognize your kids or your family or your spouse. But in fact, that's not what Christ says. In fact, I love how Eldridge talks about this idea. Like, this is right in the midst of our Bible, and yet so few people have ever really thought about it. So few people have been taught about this, and so the church goes by wondering why no one has any hope. That's actually a piece of this topic that I cannot emphasize enough. Is when you realize how little hope the whole world has, but that it's also largely the same in the church, that, man, we're missing something big. And so when we see faith, hope, and love as these giant tenets of the scriptures of the Christian walk, we think like faith looks backward. It's trust. It's the thing that says, like, God did all those things before, he can do them again. Love is that thing that happens now. It's that moment. It's what are we doing right now with the people, with the things, with the situations we have with God. Love is now, but hope is that thing for the future. It's that reliable, persistent, strong expectation. Something good is coming down the right. Something really, really good. And how much would that change our lives if that was our daily walk? If when something bad comes across our plate, it's tempered by the fact that something good is coming more, that something profoundly good is in our future and is promised to us. When we have hope, we can live through almost anything. You think about when people have purpose, when they have something they're working towards, they can live through any kind of tragedy, any kind of loss. But it's when we lose hope that we give up. And so this idea of, like, what does it mean to have hope in the future? What does it mean to have hope in the expectation that all that you've lost could come back? That's a whole different place. So we'll let the video speak for itself and keep these intros pretty quiet and let the questions speak. But I hope this was something that was eye-opening, and I also hope it really anchors something in you, something that you can take forward into all that's coming down the road. Frankly, something that can help reinterpret all that's already happened in 2020. But of course, like, the world is full of dark things. It's full of challenges and difficulties. So you need that hope to go on. Okay, bye-bye.